Chad bounced a basketball. Mickey, I'm bored. Let's do something crazy. Mickey sprawled on a beanbag chair, reading a comic book. Barely looked up. Like what? Like an adventure, Chad exclaimed, throwing the basketball in the air and catching it. A real live adventure. With pirates? Mickey asked, his eyes glued to the colourful pages. And hidden treasure. Even better, Chad shouted, grabbing a half-eaten pizza from the table. We find the legendary Golden Donut. Suddenly, a news report flashed on their TV. A frantic reporter yelled, "The Golden Donut, a priceless artifact, has been stolen!" Chad pointed at the TV. That's our cue, let's go. Mickey, still holding his comic, scrambled to his feet. The chase was on. Their first obstacle, a giant pie-eating contest right in the middle of town square. We can't go through that, Mickey whined, pinching his nose at the smell of blueberries and pastry. Chad, ever resourceful, spotted a hose. "Distraction," he yelled, aiming the hose at a nearby clown making balloon animals. Water sprayed, chaos erupted, and Chad and Mickey made a run for it. They found themselves in the park, face to face with a squirrel wearing a tiny crown perched on a statue. "Halt!" squeaked the Squirrel King. "This is my domain! State your business!" Mickey, ever the diplomat, bowed low. "Your Highness, we are on an urgent quest to recover the Golden Donut." The Squirrel King, impressed by their manners, pointed them towards the city limits. "Go with my blessing." Reaching the city limits, they encountered a high fence topped with barbed wire. "We're trapped!" Mickey cried, looking around frantically. Chad, ever the optimist, grinned. "Not if we can climb it!" They started their ascent, their sneakers slipping on the metal bars. Just as Chad reached the top, the fence started to wobble. Mickey, still halfway up, screamed. Thinking fast, Chad grabbed a dangling rope from a nearby treehouse and threw it down to Mickey. "Grab on," he yelled. Mickey caught the rope, and with a mighty heave, Chad pulled him up and over the fence. They were through. Exhausted but exhilarated, they saw it. The thief's getaway car, a beat-up van with free kittens spray-painted on the side. The van was pulling away. "We'll never catch them now," Mickey panted, bending over. Chad, never one to give up, spied a row of parked scooters. "Think, Mickey, think," he said, snapping his fingers. Mickey's eyes widened. Scooters! Of course they hopped on the scooters and zoomed after the van, weaving through traffic and dodging pedestrians. Finally, they cornered the van in an alley. The thief, a scrawny teenager, jumped out, dropping the Golden Donut. Chad caught it. The police arrived, sirens blaring. The Golden Donut was safe, the thief apprehended. Chad and Mickey high-fived, their faces flushed with triumph. "We did it!" Mickey exclaimed, holding up the Golden Donut. "We make a pretty good team," Chad agreed, grinning. As they walked home, exhausted but happy, they knew this was only the beginning of their adventures. After all, what's better than friendship, adventure, and a Golden Donut?